So what I've done already is I've creamed some butter and cream cheese together, and I've pre-whipped my cream as well. And the next step is to add your icing sugar, rose water, and your pink food coloring to give it that really nice pastel pink color. You don't need too much of this though. It depends on the brand that you're using, but the gel food coloring I like to use because it's very, very dark in color. So just don't add as much. But if you're using a water-based food coloring, I'd say add probably twice the amount of a gel food coloring. Now you can continue to hand mix that, that's fine. If you'd like to speed up the process though, I always use my trusty handheld mixer. So you can whip, the more you whip, the lighter in color it will get, and the lighter in flavor and texture as well. So that, to me, is combined. It's all blended in nicely. It's a really beautiful peachy pink. So I've got my whipped cream here, and now we just fold in the whipped cream. So I like to add it in about a third of the whipped cream at a time. And you're just folding it in very gently. You don't want to lose all of the air that you've already whipped into it. You can see now that it's almost all combined, folded in nicely. Almost looks like a strawberry mousse actually. There are no more streaks of cream or any variations in color. It's just all one beautiful peachy, light, airy color and consistency. So I'd say we're done now, and we haven't overmixed because it still holds its shape quite well, and that's going to be ideal for piping. So I've got some layers of spiced caramel mud cake in front of me. So it's a caramel mud cake divided into 3 layers, and it's got ground up cardamom seeds and some cinnamon. So it gives it that really nice kind of Persian spicy flavor. And with your piping bag now, so I like to start from the center and just pipe your frosting like so. And you can see that the frosting holds its shape really well, and that's because we've added lots of air to it. So once you've done your first layer, I like to add some crushed pistachios and some crushed meringue. Now you don't have to, but I love doing this, hiding textures and flavors in between layers. And because I didn't make my rose cheesecake frosting too sweet either, the meringue just gives it that little burst of sweetness. So now that you've finished your first layer, we can add our second layer. So just very gently pick it up because you don't want the cake to split, and slowly position it on top. Be careful not to squeeze it though, otherwise that will push all of your frosting out of the layers. You'll find that eventually the cake will just settle itself with the weight of the layers, so don't push it down. And now we start on our second layer. Again, you can start from the middle or you can go from the outside, whatever you feel comfortable with really. Now our final layer of the cake. Place it down, just position it without pressing down. And then repeat the process one more time. Might fix that up a little bit, looks like it's tilting. And then I like to garnish my cake. Some fresh figs, sliced into segments or in halves. And just position them on the side. If you've got room, you can add a meringue or two. Position that on the side. If you're feeling a bit decadent, you can decorate your cake with a bit of gold dust. So just give a light tap. So I've also got some gold leaf or gold flakes that I like to garnish my desserts with. So very gently, I like to strategically place my gold leaf where I know the light will hit the cake. There's a bit of a tip. And if you secure it in place, it will prevent the gold leaf from flying off your cake when you're walking, trying to deliver it to one of your best friends, which has happened to me quite a lot. I've learnt that if I'm adding gold leaf to a cake, it needs to be secured in position with just a bit of moisture. And these figs are very plump and juicy, so there's plenty of moisture in them. So I'll just garnish my cake with my final piece of gold leaf. And there you have it. Your decorated Persian love cake featuring my very easy rose cheesecake frosting.